You know what? They say prison is for criminals, but let's be honest. How many people are locked up today because they were poor, homeless, or battling untreated mental illness? The truth is poverty isn't a crime, people. But in America, we treat it like one. For so many, prison doesn't start with a violent act. It starts with a missed paycheck, an eviction notice, untreated trauma. It starts on the street, in shelters, and in silence. By the time the courtroom comes, survival is already hanging by a thread. And when prosecutors wave a plea deal in front of them, it feels like the only way out. Not justice, just survival. You know what? Studies show that people with untreated mental illness are 16 times more likely to be incarcerated than hospitalized. Over half of those in the U.S. prisons have a mental health condition. Homelessness has become a direct pipeline. Ordinances against sleeping in states, in public, loitering, or unpaid fines push people straight from sidewalks to cells. You know what? And once outside, these same conditions never get fixed. They get worse. They're getting worse. All you have to do is turn on that TV. Prison doesn't heal poverty. It doesn't treat mental illness. It doesn't build stability. It multiplies the trauma and sends people back into the same broken cycle. True justice has to begin before the arrest, before the plea, before the cage, because freedom isn't just about walking out of prison. It's about never being forced there in the first place. If you've lived this, if you've watched poverty or mental illness drag someone you love into the system, drop root cause in the comments below. Let the world see how common this story really is. Let your comments, your likes, your follows show numbers. Because you know what? They don't want us to speak. They want us to be silent. They don't want us to talk about what really is happening. Your story matters. And if you or someone you love is facing this system, visit prison101consulting.com, because survival should never depend on poverty and justice should never be reserved for the wealthy. I know you hear me. Love and light.